Hey Sagittarius, it's Basil from Basil Love Tarot. How are you, my friends? This is going to be your weekly reading starting September 27th. Go through basically end of September, early October. October 1st is Friday. So, and also Mercury in retrograde starts this week. It starts tomorrow. So be careful about travel plans, signing contracts, any of those kind of things. Mercury in retrograde, just kind of avoid that, okay? If you don't know what Mercury in retrograde is, definitely Google that, all right? We're going to have that to the end of third week of October. So just be careful. All right, so this is going to be the zodiac sign that's going to resonate with you most next week. It's going to have your strongest impact on you, your days, your like everything. It's going to be just whether it's, can be a good energy, can be some drama. We'll see who that is at the end. Okay, so while I'm shuffling, please say hi in the comments below. Tell me where you're watching, your city, your country. I love scrolling down and see where everybody is. It's amazing, one after the other. You're like all different parts of the world. It's truly amazing to me. So I am between Boston and New York. So hello from New England of the U.S. Let's see what we got going on for love, work, career, whatever tarot wants you to know. All right, we're moving on. Sag, we're moving on with something. Let's see what's going on here. And I'm a fellow Sag, so I am heavily invested in this reading. I'm always wanting to know. I learned the same time you do. We have a crush card at the bottom. Somebody, so either we have a big crush on someone, could be what this reading's about, we'll see, or they have a big crush on you, Sag. Also could be in a workplace, somebody really thinks you're the perfect fit for a job. Nice energy to have underlying this energy. So it's about a crush, or it's about someone looking at you, reviewing your work and saying, wow, this person's we really like this person's work. Okay, so again, about the sense of moving on. It also is about traveling. I know in a few of my last Sag videos, people have been moving. Let me know if you're moving. It's about moving over water, moving to a different city, a different country, but there's a big sense of moving with my Sages in the next week or so. It's your first major card here. So it could be someone also, if you're dating someone long distance, they could be coming towards you. You could be going towards them, or it's just them in general, someone who is long distance from you. Beginning of the week, I feel we're starting a whole new direction. This is like you're handed, there's some money that comes in, especially if it's your workplace situation. Maybe you switch jobs, right? Because this is about transition. Maybe you're transitioning to a different job, a completely different, like it's not just, in the same field. It could be something really different. If you've wanted to do e-commerce or something, you want to change career paths, this is the week to do it. It's really auspicious for you. There's big money attached to it. I just feel like, Sag, we're switching gears here. It's a whole new phase. Love, work. So this is a good period for us. There may be some struggle though about, I feel like first of all, I feel like it's an inner struggle. Maybe you're like, should I follow my passion? Should I not? There's somebody you're really attracted to, but there may be a reason why you're hesitating about getting involved with them romantically, sexually. You're like, oh, I'm really into this person. The chemistry is off the charts, but you're conflicted about it. You are conflicted about it. And I feel like even though you have all these new good things going on at the beginning of the week, by the end of the week, Sag, you're sitting and you're overthinking it. You're worrying, and it might have something to do with this passion. So if this is this crush, maybe you're worried about going for it. Or maybe you did, and now you're worried about it. There's something that making you nervous about this crush or this person that you really, really like around the passion, okay? So maybe maybe that we could also read this as that's what happened. Maybe, you acted on it, or you may go for it this week and be with them intimately. And then you're like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. So there is a little bit sense of that. So let's keep going here where how this turns out. All right. We have the Strength card, which is also a Leo card. So it's a strong Leo personality here coming in. But it's also, I feel like, okay, Sag, you're like, all right, maybe you felt guilty about it. Maybe you feel bad about it. Maybe you wanted to act on this and it didn't happen, or maybe you said something or did something. But I feel like you have the courage now to confront the situation and confront the person. Maybe you were conflicted because you wanted to tell this crush or this person how you feel, and you were so anxious about it, but then you find the courage to do it. And then there you go. And then now you're on to the next phase. You're not sure exactly where this relationship is going to go, but you take a step in that direction, okay? And it's a 10 of Wands. Wands are fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, so it's pretty strong with your fire signs. You've got a lot of Wands in this card. So I feel like either if you've been in a relationship, it looks like there is a new phase and something that's new, that's your relationship is going to change. There may be some issues that that make you a little bit anxious, but by the end of the week you find your courage here. You might have that conversation and talk about it, and then I feel like by the beginning of next week, over the weekend, you're like, I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to keep moving on. There could be, I'm just going to put it out there for some of you, that crush card that we saw here. If you're in a relationship and you have a crush on someone and you decide to go for it, I do see now you're trying to make a decision if you're going to want to put somebody in the past and start with somebody new. So I think you do have a choice here on what you do, with whom, all right? And there is a big shakeup. You do go for it. When you finally get the courage, things you do, there is some big shakeup. I know Tower card looks pretty scary, but really what it is a big aha moment. Like all of a sudden, all this anxiety that you had, it just kind of breaks the clouds away, and you kind of really understand who you'd rather be with. So whoever this passion is, if it's a twin flame, if it's a crush, if they're different than the person you're with, I see that now you realize, it's the other person, and you move on to someone better or something better. All right. It can be by the next, because we just had the full moon, so it'll be the next new moon, which is October 6th. So it looks like this is all about transition to your passion, to your crush. Something seriously happens here this week, Sag, in a good way. It's like, I know transitions are messy, they're hard, but they always lead you to a better place. But so let me know how many of you are all torn up about this person that you're really, really attracted to, you have chemistry about. Because it looks like you do confront this person, and then you decide who you want to be with. If it's a new person or it's somebody that you've already been with. If this is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an extended reading and see where this goes. Because it does look like we move on. It feels like I need to get deeper into this situation. I'll leave the cards here, and I'll finish this read, and I'll put that in the description box below if you want to see a little bit more about what happens if you do go for this person, or how this turns out. I feel like there's more here that I need to keep going. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull one of these. This is going to be your word for the week. I bought some angel cards. I love these little angel cards. They've been around for a long time. All right. Okay. Do we have one? So your word is surrender. Sag, the word is surrender. Let go of the control. Don't push the river. Let it flow. Surrender to your feelings. Surrender to what serves you best. Okay. Also makes me think, of course, of the Wizard of Oz. Surrender Dorothy. But your word this week is surrender. Let go of the control. Let it take its natural path. Okay. All right. So now let's see. Before I flip this, I am doing private readings this week. I did take last week off. I appreciate all your emails but this week I am doing them. You can find the link in the description box below if you want to read with me. I'd love to read with you. I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to do first come, first serve. Once you order, I'll let you know exactly which day. I try to get them done as soon as possible, but now I'm getting a lot more readings, so it may take a couple days, but I'll let you know how long that takes. Okay, so if you want to read with me, that's in the description box below. Again, I mentioned the extended reading. I'm decided to do that, so you'll find that as well. And if you would please like and subscribe. I'd love to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you could help me do that, thank you. I would really appreciate that. Taurus is going to be your strongest energy this week. How many of you are dealing with a Taurus? Taurus and Sag is a very interesting combo. Because Sag is, we're all over the place, fire signs. Taurus are very fixed. But Taurus is going to be your strongest energy this week. Also Leo. All right, we did see Leo card here. All right, my friends, thank you so much. We'll see you again next Monday for your weekly reading. Take care.